One thing I do know is my great-grandfather met Abraham Lincoln. In fact, in this picture, the one with the circle around his head here was my great-grandfather.
I was born at St. Mary's Hospital in Madison. At that time, the mother stayed in the hospital for 10 days, and I have a copy of my dad's hospital bill for us, and it cost him $32.
The one thing that I remember my father repeating over and over to me as I was growing up was, "Be a man of integrity." He would explain that a man of integrity was sincere.
In raising teenagers, as you begin to have your family times through the years and as they're growing and becoming teenagers, there are lots of little things that I think make a big difference. And one of the things that we did as we sat around the table, and it was usually at mealtime and it was usually spontaneous, but it was very often. And I would just say, now, who loves, and I'd pick one of them, who loves Dan? And everybody would say, I do, and everybody would raise their hand and everybody would holler out, I do. And I think that did a lot for their self-esteem and to know they were loved and to be a constant reminder. So it's little things sometimes that make the difference.
Well, as far as military, I was an 18-year-old, just a young boy, like a lot of us who went into World War II when the war had broken out. And I never thought I'd be a pilot, but I became one. And I flew B-17s and then B-29s, the biggest bombers we had. And I really enjoyed flying.
We have been passing down a family Bible for 5 generations now. The inscription reads, "Make this book your life's compass. Read it, memorize it, live it. If you do, your life will have meaning."
The day that President Kennedy was shot in Dallas, Texas, I was down there on business. And of course, when we knew he was coming by, the parade, we were all out there in the streets and watching. And all of a sudden, we saw a tremendous amount of excitement at the president's car, and they drove away quickly. And here I am standing practically in front of this very book depository building that the shots were fired from by Lee Harvey Oswald issue. And
this has been a fun opportunity to share some of these thoughts with you and to remind you of things that were important in my life and how important you are in my life. Jessica and I started a saying some time ago where when we would say goodnight, she'd say, "Daughter loves mother," and I would say, "Mother loves daughter." So I'm going to send this. Mother loves all of her daughters, and mother loves all of her sons. And may my great love for you bring you to his